That's an event, bro. What was done to me by my mother, I would never do to my daughter. I don't care what she does. I would never put her in bad situations. I would steal money from her. I would never hide her mail, lie, steal, try to kill, destroy. I would never take from her. I would never smear her name. I would never turn people against her. I would never do all to her that was done to me because I love her. And when you truly love someone, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to ruin their life, even if they do things you don't agree with, even if they do things you don't like, even if you don't agree or see eye to eye. When you have true love in your heart for somebody, you don't want to hurt them. So the fact that I was given something and it's hidden to me to this day, even though I could clearly see all the shit on my credit report, the accounts that I have no access to, the house, the mortgages that I have no access to, that everyone plays dumb about. I can't even look up the fucking shit online, the court case, because everything's hidden magically. I would never do that to my daughter because I truly love her. I want my daughter to be successful. I want my daughter to have a better life than I have. I want her to be everything that I wasn't able to. I want my daughter to be beautiful. I want my daughter to be smart. I want my daughter to be educated. I want my daughter to be everything and have everything. So the fact that this bitch, yeah, I'm calling her a bitch, made sure that she took almost everything that would help me in this path, and nobody blinked an eye, nobody thought it was wrong, everyone just amped up because of course they made up their own reasons or their own lies to support the antics, proves that, damn, love isn't even real anymore. Who can do that to their own child? Someone they claim to have brought in this world, carry in this world. Who would want to take their own child? Who would want their child to suffer? It's sad because when women don't do the things they always wanted to do, and they see their children have potential to make strides, they get jealous and envious like their child is a bitch on the street, like they didn't raise her. You tend to blame the child for everything you were scared to do. You tend to blame the child for everything you feel you lack. When the child didn't do nothing, the child didn't even ask you to be born. The child didn't ask you nothing but your support, but your love. Even if it wasn't support, but your love. You could love someone and still not support them. And it's crazy because I thought it was just me. But now I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and I see and hear other young women's stories. It shows, not only am I not the only one, but this is more common than I thought. These women are having children out of wedlock by these men and blaming the children for growing up, blaming the children for having dreams, blaming the children for having goals. Isn't that the point? A lot of people have children for their own selfish needs, whether it's to keep someone around for benefits, resources. But they don't realize that one day these children are going to grow up, and these children are their own people with their own desires. They think that they're supposed to be attached to them forever and be whoever they appointed them to be. A lot of these mothers play God in these older children's lives by kicking them out, not helping them with their fast reforms, purposely putting obstacles back to back to back to back in their life to set them back. For what? Based on their own life decisions. God is the beginning and the end. Just because you give life and give birth doesn't mean you have 110% over your adult child's life and direction. Even when you leave their house, they feel like they have control. They have to do things to control, the steer, the navigator of your life, and that's not how it goes. Once you're out in their house, once you're of age, you have the right to make your decisions. You have the right to do what's best for you. You have the inner knowing and the knowledge to. So it just pains me that my family left me money because they knew I had an idea on the things I was going through as a teenager. And they knew it wasn't right. And just because you think you gave life to me, just because you raised me, you feel like I don't deserve it. Do everything, lie to the courts, saying that I have mental issues. I never had been 5150 a day in my life. Never stepped foot. I never even had a therapist a day in my life. Lied to the courts, thinking you're above the justice system. Because you decided you don't want me to have it. You fucked up. Whoever assisted her, because she wasn't the only one, and I know she wasn't. You fucked up too. You're gonna get the biggest. I'm not gonna say what's gonna happen. Y'all are fucking wrong, bro. And everyone knows it. Everyone knows your flaw. Yes, if you're thinking everyone's treating you different, because you're fucking wrong. Eat my ass.